So good morning. I'll make sure to go through over all of these moves again before we get started, just so you get an idea of what you're going to need, what kind of equipment, what kind of space you're going to need to take up. So we have 3 rounds of our moves today. The timer is going to be set to 30:15 to give us a little bit extra time in between moves. We're starting off with some windmills. So with windmills, just so you can see my feet with this, toes are going to be pointed forward. Then you're going to rotate one toe 45 degrees. The hand that's in line with the toes that are pointed forward goes up to the ceiling. Other hand slides down to the thigh. Imagine you're between 2 plates of glass and push your hips out to the side and back. If you want to hold a weight, it's up in the air. You're looking up at that hand the whole time. So that is a right left. After that, we have a single arm chest press. Grabbing our fancy schmancy bands here. If you want to do this on the floor, you can as well. It's a right-left kind of day, so keep that in mind. A few options with this one. You're doing a staggered stance. The foot that's in line with the handle is going to be behind. Hands in line with shoulders. Exhale and press forward. You can make it more challenging by putting those feet together and pressing forward that way. It's a nice new band, adding some resistance there. After that, right and left, we have a chop going on. If you have a band with that one, how we're going to do the chop is we're going to step on it. So the band goes towards the outside. One foot can go up in the air, grabbing onto those handles or the strap and bringing it across. So you're going from pocket up to opposite arm, keeping that core nice and strong. Alternatively, you can just have both of your feet down and do this. That makes it a little bit easier. After that, right and left, we have a side lunge. So let me grab a weight. You can have the weight up here, you can hold it up in front, it's up to you. With our side lunges, we can either drop to one side by keeping our feet apart, or step out and lunge that way. After that, we have rows. So it's only one arm at a time. If you're using a weight, hinging forward at those hips, lead with that shoulder blade, elbow follows. You can also use an anchor point if you like rows for that as well. And that would just be pulling that way. You can make it more athletic by putting those feet together. That's up to you. Then we're ending the workout with side planks. On the ground, elbow underneath that shoulder, hand up in the air. You can add jazz hands if you want. You could add a weight up here. You could add a heel lift. Lots of fun ways to make that one interesting. We're going to start ramp off with some knee hugs, hip hugs, and toe grabs. You can stick to one side at a time, or you can alternate. It's up to you. What we want to focus on is staying nice and tall, imagining it strings at the top of our head. And we're bringing our leg up to our body as opposed to our body down to our leg. Really opening up that front of our body here. Drop your toe in between each. It doesn't have to be a balancing circus act this morning. Moving each with intentional instead of just bringing that leg up. Finish up, make sure you're balanced on each side. After that, we're going to do some toe touch Y squats. So with those, hinge forward, touch those toes, keeping those legs straight. Drop those hips, bring those arms up to a Y. Notice my thumbs are up, my palms are not down, thumbs are up, and then we're standing. Hitting every component of that movement as smoothly as possible. Side view. In our squat, we want to make sure our chest is up instead of bending forward as much as we can. Even if that means your squat doesn't go as low, that's okay. Focusing on keeping that chest up. Almost done. Do one more. And after that, we're going to do some hamstring sweeps. One heel kicks out, toes pointed up. Push those hips back, sweep those hands down out in front. If you want to alternate, that's okay. If you want to stick on the same side, that is cool beans. Reach those hands down, out in front, and up. Try to keep that leg as straight as possible. Go ahead and switch if you haven't already. Awesome job. Keep it up. Maybe one side feels a little bit different. That is A-okay, Julio beans. Just we're working on it right now. One more here. And then we're just going to warm up those side lunges by going side to side. I don't know if you can hear it, but my hips popped. Got that out of the way. Chest is up with that. Knees over that ankle. Knee press through that heel to stand back up. Drop and press. Drop and press. One more each side. Shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Grab some water, and we'll get started with round one in just a bit. We're going to start off with those windmills. I'm going to start off the first round with very little weight to no weight, just so you get more familiar with the moves, introducing those. With windmills, get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Hands up in line with the toe, pushing those hips out to the side, driving through that heel as we stand back up. Going through these nice and smooth. Not trying to crank them out like going crazy or anything. Focus on pushing those hips to the side, then standing back up. Little side view. Imagining you're between two plates of glass like a super cool spy movie. Keep it up, you got this. Now we're going to go to the other side. There we go. Get ready. Here we go. Push those hips down, back up. Excellent work. Same thing on this side. Pushing those hips to the side, driving through that heel to stand. We're almost done here. After this, we'll have that chest press. 3, 2, 1. Gearing up for that chest press, get those handles. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands in line with that chest. Exhale as you press forward. If you're lying on the ground, to do this with weight, similar concept. Keep that back nice and flat on the ground. Back of the arm barely touches behind, and then you press forward. Try to keep those shoulders and hips nice and squared. We're almost done here. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. I chose staggered stance for this round, but I'll be changing it up in the upcoming rounds, don't worry. Here we go. Woo. Exhale and press forward. Notice that my hand's more in line with my chest than up here by my shoulder. Full range of motion, working on squeezing that pec. So you press those hands forward. Using that breath. Keep it up. Almost done, 5 seconds. After this, we have those chops. All right. Chop is up next. I'm going to choose to do this with a band this time. You can also do it with a dumbbell. I'm going to do it one-legged. Here we go. Following a nice diagonal movement with that chop. You don't have to do it on one leg, but that does make it a little bit more challenging. Closed feet makes this a little bit easier, but you can still get that challenge as well. My arms are as straight as possible. But if I needed help with that, I would break it in half by bringing the weight to my chest and then pressing it up. Stay out of your neck. You're almost done. 3, 2, 1. All right. Getting ready for the other side now. Check your tension. Reset for the other side. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Pull those shoulders down, trying to relax that upper body as much as you can. Easier said than done. Exhale as you bring those arms up to that corner. Keep it up. We're almost done here. 5 seconds left. Side lunge coming up next. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for those side lunges. I'm going to choose to drop to one side. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Chest is up. Weight is in the heel that you're going towards. And then you're launching yourself from that heel back to center. Keeping control of that lift and lower the whole time. Landing gently. Keeping that chest up. Trying to get low in that side lunge. Almost done here. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of 3D Amber coming at you. Side lunges on the other side. We're in the second half here, so keep it up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. And we're going. Beautiful work. So if you're holding the weight up towards your chest, it's easier if it's higher up. If you have it racked to one side, that can be a little bit more challenging on your wrist. No matter what version you're choosing though, that upper body is as upright as possible. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. We have rows coming up next. I'm choosing to do rows with a band. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Feet together makes this a little bit more challenging. Shoulder is pulled down away from the ear. I'm leading with the shoulder blade and exhaling as I draw that elbow behind me, bringing those handles to my ribs. Keep it up, 10 seconds left. Almost done, 3 moves after this. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready for the other side. Roll those shoulders down. Get that chest up. You can do athletic stance, put those feet together, have feet wide. It's up to you. Let's go. To make this more challenging by pausing at the top of that row, just make sure that shoulder stays down. Don't want it to start creeping up like we're trying to hold the phone with our ear. 10 seconds left. Side plank coming up next. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for a side plank. Last 2 moves. You can go on your elbow or your hand. Here we go. If you're holding a dumbbell, it's up in this hand. You can also do jazz hands, like I said before, that helps distract. Keep squeezing that core, lifting those hips, keeping everything in line with your body. Almost done here, 10 seconds left. Keep pushing that ground away. Whole body's active here. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Only one side to go, then this round will be over. Get ready. Here we go. Same thing on this side. Reaching those fingers up, pressing that ground away with the other hand. Feet stacked, make this more challenging. Put one foot in front of the other to make it easier. Keep squeezing that core. It's okay if you're shaking. I am too. Last move of this round. Keep it up. You got this. Just a little bit more. Nice. Excellent work. Get some water. Get a towel if you need to, and reset yourself up for round 2. Gonna get started with those windmills. I'm actually gonna do them with the band this time. If you do happen to have a band and you're interested in doing the same, step on the band kind of like what we did with chops. Hold on to one handle, have the band behind you. So you can just press your hips out to the side and back. If it gets in front, it kind of gets in the way. So you're just kind of using your hips to be like, excuse me. Other than that, we're gonna get started with round 2. Windmills in 3, 2, 1. Reaching that hand up, looking up at that hand. Remember to keep that toe pointed forward. Those others to 45 degrees. Pressing those hips to the side, driving through that heel to stand back up. Adding any kind of resistance makes these a little bit more challenging, and it doesn't take much to do so. This also makes an awesome body weight move. Almost done. All right. Get ready for the other side. Similar concept. Check that tension on that band. Behind your hip, line up those toes. Here we go. Beautiful work. Ideally, you'll have your legs straight. If that means you can only go this far, that's okay. This is about working on mobility. And you can't work on that unless you try. Pressing those hips to the side, we're almost done. Chest press coming up next. 3, 2, 1. That band out of the way. Onto a chest press. I'm gonna put my feet together this time. A little bit more challenging that way. Here we go. Woo! Exhale and keep those abs nice and strong as you press those hands forward. Like a slow motion cartoon punch. Like sound effects. Saturday morning cartoons. Keep squeezing that core and pulling that shoulder down. If you need to take a step back, that's okay. We're almost done here. One more rep. Ha ha ha. Other side. Same thing, I'm gonna put my feet together, get my shoulder down to reset. We're going in 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Brace your core, exhale. Keeping control of those handles for every rep. Beautiful job. If you're on the ground with dumbbells, that's okay too. Similar concept still applies. Keep squeezing that chest, almost done here. We have chop coming up next. Woo. Didn't mean to clank there, I apologize. Chop I'm gonna do with the weight this time. One-legged, holding that dumbbell. Here we go. Excellent work. Keeping those arms nice and straight. Pocket to shoulder. Pocket to shoulder. Tap the ground if you need to for balance. This is hard to do on one leg. Squeezing that core. Maybe you feel a bit in your shoulders too. Almost done here. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Remember with these chops, we're going over that knee, so I'm not gonna have to worry about running into my knee if I do it this way. Get ready. Here we go. And exhale. Squeeze that core. Exhale. Keep it up. Keeping those shoulders down, pulling them away from your ears. 10 seconds left. Keep that control. Almost done. Side lunge up next. Now with my side lunge, I'm going to actually do them with bands this time. I'm going to hold that band handle up near my shoulders. Here we go. Drop and press back up. It's a bit easier to work with the band if you're not worried about stepping on it. You could just plant it and keep it there. And work around it that way. It's what works best. Chest is still lifted. You're keeping that knee over that ankle as you sink towards it. Kind of pushing those hips back as well as dropping them. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 3D Amber. Side lunges on the other side with the band. Here we go. Really want you to see how the upper body stays upright. We're not bending forward. That also compromises the tension from your lunges. Focusing on staying upright, shifting to one side, and then pressing back. Keep it up. You got this. After these side lunges, we're going to one arm back rows. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready for those one arm back rows. Here we go. You can also do this with a dumbbell and hinge forward. I just have the band here that's a better resistance for me, so that's what I chose today. Pull that shoulder blade down. Really focus on what's going on in that back. If your neck's starting to hurt or you feel pinching, just reset those shoulders. Imagine them melting down your back. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Other side, get ready. Focus on keeping that control, especially over the tempo with these. Here we go. Lead with that shoulder blade, elbow follows. Working on squeezing that back. Instead of just trying to crank out as many reps as possible and starting up a lawnmower. We're keeping control here, and that's where we're doing our work. 10 seconds left. After this, 2 moves left. Side plank. Last little bit right here. 3, 2, 1. Side plank coming up. I'm going to add a dumbbell. Remember, if you'd rather do a plank and then a V-sit, that is an okay option as well. Keeping you nice and safe and pain-free. Here we go. Even though I'm on my elbow this round, I'm still pressing the ground away instead of sinking in towards it. Keeping that space between my hip and the ground. And keep reaching my hand up that has the weight. Can add a heel lift if I like. Almost done. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. One more side and then we're done with this round. Same thing but on the other side. Get ready. Let's go. Ooh. Running into the wall a little bit, apologies. Can see you through the bar, that's okay. Pressing those hands up to the ceiling. Whole body's engaged with this move. Keep squeezing that core, you got this. Woohoo! Round 2 and we're Feeling it. Almost done. Yes. Awesome job. Get some water. Go ahead and get yourself a towel. I'll see you back for our third and final round. This time for the third and final round, I'm gonna do windmills with the weight. We're getting ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. That hand stays straight overhead. It doesn't creep down to the side or over. Straight up and down, as vertical as possible. Keep it up. Pressing those hips to the side, driving through that heel to stand. Squeeze that core for some emphasis. Almost done. Alrighty. Switching over to the other side now. Reset those feet, get that hand steady. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Again, keep that hand straight overhead. It's easy to lose track of where that weight is in line with. We're focusing on keeping it nice and tall. 10 seconds left. Chest press for the last time coming up next. Few seconds. 3, 2, 1. One arm chest press for the last time. Feet together because we're going all out. Here we go. And exhale. Keep that shoulder down. Exhale. Shoulders and hips are staying nice and square, not letting it pull me. Find the resistance, the temptation to rotate. Now this arm you kind of, I don't know, I use it to brace myself. You can put it on your hip, I guess. Keep it up. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Other side. That one arm in line with your shoulder. Other one's kind of doing its own thing. Get ready. Here we go. Squeeze that core. It's your entire front that's working together to try to get that hand forward. Elbows nice and high away from my ribs. Keep squeezing that chest, full range of motion. Almost done here. We have that chop coming up next. 3, 2, 1. And with that chop, pardon me, I'm gonna do it in a lunge version this time. So I have my back foot elevated, and I'm just going to go straight across like this. It's third round, you gotta go all out. Arms are as straight as possible, no matter what version you're doing. But remember, if you need to break it in half and then press it back up, it's a perfectly valid option. Want to make sure we keep doing these right. Almost done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake out those shoulders because it helps. Really any kind of dance move in between helps feel it jazzy. Other side. Here we go. Exhale. Exhale. Squeeze that core. Arms up. And lift. Try to keep yourself from teetering and tottering. I know we joke about that a lot, but it really is supposed to address core stability. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Side lunge up next. Although teetering and tottering is obviously so scientific. This time I'm gonna do 2 dumbbells because I'm feeling crazy. Side lunges, here we go. Chest up and press back. Control that land, exhale to center. Nice and smooth with these. Remember, you can just keep those feet wide and drop down to one side. Goal is to stay low, but still stay upright. Some people are better at that than others, and that's okay. We're all a work in progress. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Getting ready for the other side now. Sweating like crazy. We're going in 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Step to the side and back. And drop and press back. Keep it up nice and smooth. Last time with these moves, we want to keep the reps looking nice and sharp. 5 seconds. After this, we have a row. 3, 2, 1. One arm row coming up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that back. Squeeze that back. Exhale, but keep control of that handle the whole time. We're controlling the band, it's not controlling us. Keep it out. 10 seconds left. Almost done. I know you're getting tired. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Right. Get ready for the other side. Roll those shoulders down, squeeze that core. Get to position. Here we go. Beautiful job. This time our elbow is pretty close to our body. We exhale as we draw it behind, bringing those handles to our ribs. Beautiful work, keep it up. After this, we just have 2 rounds of side planks and then we're done. 5 seconds. Last little bit right here, 3, 2, 1. Side planks for the last time. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Whether it's elbow or hammer, pressing away. Even though we're not moving doesn't mean we're relaxed. Whole body is engaged here. Squeezing those quads, those glutes. Squeezing that core. 10 seconds left. It's okay if you're shaking. Last side plank on this side, you're almost done. 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Side plank on your hand with a weight is no joke. Get ready for the other side. It's our last move. Here we go. Beautiful job, keep it up. Remember that weight is nice and vertical. Keep it up, squeeze that core. Almost done. Hips stay up. No matter what version, you're pressing that ground away. Last little bit right here, you got this. Woo! Awesome. So that was our 3 rounds as promised for the day. If you really want to, I can do a 4th round because why not? All right, windmills, get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. just in sign of the times, I guess. Pressing those hips to the side, shooting through that heel as you stand up. You can do these with no weight if you wanted to. Awesome mobility move. It can be a really great core move too, especially if you had weight. Keep looking up at that hand. 5 seconds left. Last little bit right here. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Hand up in line with the weight with toes pointed forward. Others out 45 degrees. Hands on inner thigh. Here we go. Beautiful job. Going nice and slow. Keep it up. Love seeing all those arms in the air. 10 seconds left. After this, we're going to a one-arm chest press. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. One-arm chest press coming up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Squeezing that core, drawing that navel in towards your spine. Elbow stays out away from body. Exhale and press forward. Beautiful job, keep it up. Keeping that good form all the way to the end. 5 seconds left, resist that rotation. 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie, other side. Make sure our toys aren't in the way. Shoulder down, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Another thing too I want you to watch is your wrist. So if we're using handles, we can have a tendency for our wrist to bend back. I want you to focus on pressing that wrist forward, flexing it more. Hopefully that'll feel better as that resistance travels through your wrist as opposed to bending your arm back. Almost done here. After this, we have that chop. I'm going to do the chop with the band just to finish it off. Making sure I have lots of tension that I need. Here we go. Exhale. Exhale. And exhale. Keeping those shoulders down, staying out of that neck. Arms as straight as possible. 10 seconds. Keep that diagonal. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. Bonus 1. Same thing on the other side. I like to double up my bands a little bit if I need to, just so I don't have my handle flying around at me. Here we go. Draw those shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. This side's not very good for balance for me, so I have to touch my toe down every now and then, and that's okay. 10 seconds left. Woo! Yep, there we go. After this chop, we're on to side lunges. 3, 2, 1. Side lunges, gonna grab my weights. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Dropping down on one side and then the other. Keep it up. Have another set of side lunges after this. Woo! Landing nice and soft on that foot and coming back to center. Almost done, less than 10 seconds. 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. 5 moves left. Other side. In 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo. Maybe getting tired, but we're keeping that good form. Heel and press away. Chest is up. Pushing those hips back and down. Almost done here, less than 10 seconds. After this, we're on to a one-arm back row. 3, 2, 1. One-arm back rows coming up. Get your shoulder down, get in that stance. Here we go. Hips and shoulders stay nice and squared up as well, because this is another one where you have to fight that rotation. Exhale and pull that handle towards you. You got this, keep it up. Put in that good work, keep it. Almost done. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out a little bit, that helps. We only have 3 moves left. It's 3 bonus moves from the bonus round, so it's even better. There we go. Beautiful work. Shoulders down. Squeezing that shoulder blade. Working that back. Keep it up, 10 seconds left. Squeezing that core. After this, 2 rounds of side plank and then we're done. 3, 2, 1. Side plank coming up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Less than a minute left of work. You got this. Whole body's engaged with this move. Keep it up. Where are your hips? Double check those. Stacking your feet's the hardest option. Remember that. Almost done here. 5 seconds left. All the way to the bell. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. This is it. This is our last one. Now you're sweating like crazy. You earned it. Up on that hand. Here we go. Less than 30 seconds. You got this. Beautiful job. Keep reaching that hand up. Focus on that breath. Center yourself on that hand and that foot. Woo! One side may be better than the other. Definitely seeing that here. Woo-wee. Almost done. You got this. Woo! Yes. Beautiful job. Wow. Everybody feeling good? Yes. Perfect. So now since I'm done for real, if you want to join me with stretching, awesome. If you're like, no, I'm out, please stretch on your own anyway. Whew. I don't even know where to start. I think I'll start with quads. Chilling out here with the Zoom and Facebook squad. Pulling those heels towards our glutes. Knees stay together. Focusing on opening up this area right here. Especially since it's so opposite to our normal driving, sitting, typing. Feels nice to do this every now and then. Go ahead and switch. Standing nice and tall. Nice soft inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine you're pulling that knee towards the ground to get a little bit extra stretch sensation. Awesome job. Now, if you want to set your heel up on a stool or a bench or something like that, you can go ahead. I'm just going to kick my heel out on the ground. Kind of like what we did with ramp with the sweeps. I'm just going to stay folded forward. Trying to keep my chest up, but also lowering it down towards my thigh. Leg stays nice and straight. Imagine pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. Oh man. Go ahead and switch. Yow! Okay, this one's tighter than the other. Maybe you're finding something similar, I don't know. Either way, I hope it feels good. That leg stays nice and straight. See if you can lower down with every breath. Just allow yourself to sink a little bit. Not to the point of discomfort, just to the point of some resistance. Come out of that. Just gonna bring one arm across our chest, staying upright. Trying to pull that hand further across my body. And about right there is where I get that resistance. Excellent. Switch sides. One of the most simple stretches, and you're always taught in like PE or whatever, but it seems like those that we typically skip over. Do your best to keep this arm as straight as possible. Jazz hands don't really help with this stretch, but can't stop you. Excellent. And I'm going to use my door frame to do a little bit of figure four. Really sitting in, stretching out that hip. I'm trying to focus on putting my weight in my heel more than I am holding myself up here. This is really just for some stability. So you can get a little bit lower. Your best chair impression. Back up. And switch. Pressing those hips back. Kind of relax those hips with every exhale. Awesome job. Keep it up. Sink a little bit lower. And stand back up. These. So if you wanted to get on the ground and do pigeon, you know, one of these, I always think that feels great. Although I've never seen a pigeon look like this. You can also do some quad stuff, hamstring stuff on the ground as well. If you have a stretchy strap, you can bring that leg up. You can go across for an IT band. Hamstring and then middle of that leg. But for now, I will have to bid you all adieu.